Good morning. It is 6:45 and I have slept in a little bit today. I'm just kind of getting a lazy start. I made coffee in my tent and everything. I'm all pretty much packed up, pretty much dressed. I still have a little bit of coffee left, so as soon as this is empty, I'll get finished up here and get on the way. It'll be a little after 7 probably before I'm walking though. As soon as I turn the camera on, I'm tripping. It is 10 after 7. And I'm back on the PCT walking north. Slept pretty good last night. It's actually a little bit cool. I've had a few mornings like this lately, but this morning is pretty chilly. Anyway, CC left just ahead of me. Actually, you can see her up there on that corner. Hollywood was about to leave right behind me. So one thing I forgot to tell you all last night. So as you know, groceries, we'd run into her like 2 days ago. And she had been trying to stay with us, which is fun having her around. But she had to really push. The night before last, she had to really push to get to where we were. She didn't get into camp till well after dark. But then she was with us yesterday morning. But yesterday, later in the afternoon or early evening, I didn't have cell service, but she sent me a Garmin message and said that she said, don't wait for her. She had gotten off trail back, I guess, at that Fish Creek Road. So she hurt her knee again and was going to go to town to try to go to urgent care. So I'll check in with her later today. Hopefully she's doing okay. But just want to let you know where she was here. So at that big view I just showed you a few minutes ago, there was a big rock right at the point. And I turn on my phone, it's the 5G service rock. So I've been sitting here looking at this view, catching up on all things in the world off trail. CC and Hollywood caught up. They're also sitting here on the rocks, on the 5G service rocks. I got some trail magic when I saw on this when I had service here. So thank you money bags from class of 23. CC and Hollywood are here. I told them I was supposed to share and there were no beer limits. Hollywood said, ooh, I like money bags. Where's this money bags guy at? Maybe you can meet us in town, money bags. We've been sitting here a while. Like, I've probably been at least 45 minutes. But I feel very accomplished. It's about time to start walking. I've been trying to refrain, but I have no self-control. I just called Z-Packs about getting me a tent at Trail Days. They're going to let me know for sure if they can have one there exactly what I want. But it sounds promising. So hopefully I can just use this big Agnes for another, I don't know, what, a week and a half or something. And then give me a new duplex. So I guess it's time to get off my butt and start walking. This is a big different view. Go down first. We're sitting here eating lunch. We are really good at breaks.
Your redneck candy.
And we're sitting here talking about candy. And Cece is like, she's crazy when it comes to like her opinions. Out of nowhere, she's like laying here with her feet up on a tree like this. Out of nowhere, she goes, I like red vines better than Twizzlers. Hollywood and I were both like almost jumped up. What? I mean, come on. Please tell this girl, Twizzlers are where it's at. Red vines, whoa. All right, time for kind of like a 180. I was walking along thinking about water. I forgot all about this. Look at that. 1,800 miles. Huh. Again, it doesn't mean as much since we had to skip that 27, but at least it's a gauge. Here we are at 18. I'm not sure what happened to today. So this morning, the first 2 hours or so, were very productive. I think like by 9:30, I was 7.5 miles in. And now it's almost 3:30. And I'm only like 14.5 in. We've taken several long breaks today. But now it's time we gotta just cruise and make up the miles. I'll talk probably a little more tomorrow about this next fire situation and what we're doing. But bottom line is, tomorrow's gonna be a shorter day into Mazama Village, which is the southern part of Crater Lake National Park. And then, because there's no camping on the rim trail that we're gonna do, so we're gonna stay at Mazama tomorrow, and then we'll have probably just do like 15, I think it is, from Mazama to the north end of the park. From there, we're gonna have to get a ride up around all these fires because it's like a 100-mile closure. The rim trail is an alternate. I guess I will talk about it now. And the actual PCT is closed at the southern part of the park. So we're gonna do some extra miles and do this rim trail because we want to see Crater Lake. But we're not having real good luck with finding a ride for that stretch. We've been seeing a lot of posts about people struggling to get rides and needing rides. We've been seeing posts about rides. We've seen some stuff about rides early in the day, which that's not even possible because you have to hike the 15 miles to get there. So I don't know. We got to figure that out. I did reach out to Michelle. Thank you very much, Michelle, for helping out. Michelle has been watching these videos, and she had reached out before. I know she's in the area. So I asked her if she knew any of these shuttlers, and she tagged somebody on a Facebook post. So hopefully that works out. But even if it doesn't work out, thank you, Michelle, for your efforts. So here we are now. We have 10.5 miles to do, still at 3:30 in the afternoon. So I guess I better just get to high stepping. There have been so many blowdown trees today that we had to go over, under, or around. It is 6:20 p.m. I've done 22.1 so far for the day. We have 2 miles to go to get to water. We're gonna get water out of a pond. Apparently there's 2 ponds and a spring. The spring's far off the trail. Comments there say there's no water other than a little bit of a puddle of mosquitoes. They said the pond is the best place to get water. There's one pond that's murky, and if you keep going, there's another pond that's supposed to be clear water. Several comments about snakes in both. So that's 2 miles from here, and then another mile past that's where we're gonna camp. So we should have like 25.1 by the time we get to camp. It's supposed to be a really big camp area where you fit tons of tents. So not really concerned with overcrowding today. Plus, I think we've gotten ahead of a lot of that bubble that we were with, because I have not seen, just other than Hollywood and CC and a couple Sobos, saw a couple other people today going north, but passed them a long time ago. There have been 2 couples I was leapfrogging with. I think they're both ahead right now. the one, I passed them and then they passed me. We were taking breaks just a little bit ago. But anyway, that's where we stand for the evening. And as usual, I'm ready to get to camp and get to cooking. Okay, we just went on a little bit of a trek off trail, over the hill, through the woods, past Grandma's house to get our water out of a pond. Oh, here, there's an arrow right there. So we are back on trail and we have 1 mile left to go to where we're camping. And I'm not really sure what happened to all the people, but it seems like it is really thinned out. So hopefully it stays that way. We don't need your negativity. We made it to camp. I am ready. I'm happy to be here. There are tons of flat, great spots here. There's nobody here, which is crazy. I can't believe that. So it's 20 after 8 and I need to set my tent up, cook food and all that. So I'm probably going to go and end it here because the light's going to be gone soon. Tomorrow we have just like 11 miles into the southern part of Crater Lake National Park where we will stay for the night, get restaurant food, a soda, and all that stuff. So I will show you around here whenever I end this. And then I'm going to go and tell you, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. That's going to be on video. I'm leaving it.